Live scoring. There's about 10 minutes left for the last women's weigh-in. Two lifters left, I believe. Here we are. Just make yourself way around the platform. Ladies, a few reminders. I'll do your best on your names phonetically, but please feel free to contact me or however you'd like to be referred to. Please wait for the down signal. That happens more often than we'd like to see it. If you walk forward on the platform, if your foot extends over the wood, that's okay. If it touches the turf on the other side, it is no lift. Any lift, you must drop in front of you onto the platform. It's no lift. We are enforcing the newest rule with your shoes. If you are not aware, it is now a rule in sanctioned events that if you move the barbell with your foot, if any part of your shoe touches any part of the equipment on the competition platform, that is no lift. Our friends from the Middle East have this rule passed, or we just, for whatever reason, and you will forfeit that attempt. So please don't do that. It's a habit with some folks. You can touch with your hands, but no part of your feet. Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2019 Tri-State Open here at Bobby Valentine Sports Academy for the first time. This is our first session of ladies from the 49 kilo class through 64, 71B. We'll announce by weight class here. When I announce your name, just take a step forward and give us a wave to the world. In the 49 kilo class for ladies, a junior lifter, age 13, we have Mackenzie Scott. All right. In the 55s, we have two lifters. Mackenzie was from Glastonbury Weightlifting Association. All right, in the 55s, lifting unattached, Jillian Dennehy. And from New Haven Weightlifting Club, Molly Supreme. Three lifters in the 59s, East Coast Golds, Jessica Gilmore. From Big Pull Weightlifting Club in Wilton, Jane Burns, master lifter. And a junior lifter from Bigger, Faster, Stronger, Kayla Normandin. We have 6 or 7 lifters in the 64 class, unattached, Emma Winters. Junior lifter 14 category. East Hampton Strength, Sandra Senamaterio. Yankee Barbells, Michelle Yeznitsky. East Hampton Strength, Melissa Farrell. Lifting unattached, Kathleen McKeon. New Haven Weightlifting, Sherelle Brown. From Red Zone, Lori Rico, the women's 50 category. And from Red Zone, Cara Zavalio. And the 71B category, New Haven Weightlifting's Catriona Hahn. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are your first session lifters. We're starting a 10-minute clock. When that runs down, I will start a 1-minute clock and call Mackenzie Scott with 16 kilos. So resume your warm-up, ladies. Thank you very much. Any questions on your singlet or anything? Please ask now.
Now I really understand.
The order now is Mackenzie Scott, likely 2 or 3 attempts. Catriona Hahn will be on deck. Zavalio in the wings. That's the order right now. We're awaiting one more judge. We're ready to go.
So I just like brought it here. Were you the first session? Good, how are you? No problem.
Good morning. Just have a couple questions when you get a chance. Sure.
The first lifter was doing a 5 kilo bar. Next time you come? Yep. That's not scheduled. I see the warm up area. You recognize all the way. Level 1 is July. That's the record. They're lifting and loading and the shooter. The regimen. Practice Please do. Okay, Brian is loading the first second. Okay. Relatively new up here. Yes. Yeah, relax and
Well, I know it is now.
Yeah. The live webcast. The defenders coming. I'm going to see what I'm too much of a coma tomorrow to check every point of the USA and a lot of that's how only for like a 16 or 17. They weigh nothing. And when you got to know what you are for all the way, then you can come back to that and there are two around.
Okay, 2 seconds. Run away. What else? Is that it?
Did you see in the back there, there's a whole plate on the... I did, yes. And yeah. How are you, Joseph? All right. Right on time. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, give me mine too. Of course. All right, we'll just put. What? Oh, you do the swipe over there. Yeah, I know. That's the typical way. I've seen those. Okay. I may actually. Just let me get a little closer. Just keep smiling. Take a bite. Your fingertip. It's all right. I'll share that. Screen burn in from YouTube. One of my vendors outside shortly. I'm going to see very good. Thank you. See what they come up with. Great. Okay. Oh, you got a couple. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, cool. Good job, man. What do you like? Very good. I'm out. Oh, David. Nice to meet you. I just stopped at the diner, so yes. I figured I'd need something to get going. I came from It was funny, I threw me off because I got here and it's not. So I pulled it up to the app, the website, and I'm like, no, it's here. You're all set. I got the sheet here. If you got it. Okay. Oh yeah, I can send it to you. I did put this stuff as everybody gets a turn today. Yeah, paper. So however, okay. With the paper, you got the paper on each one. We're ready, guys. 001. Somebody's coffee here? Yeah, me, Gary. I'll take it.
Okay, ladies, we are ready to call. I'm going to announce our referees and we will call the first lifter. So, referees, if we can take a bow here. In our center chair, ladies and gentlemen, national referee Mr. Joe Rodriguez. He's actually running the Hudson Valley Open, is it, next month? Yep. There we go. In the chair closest to myself here, national referee, Mr. David Roderick. Next to him, referee in training, Alex Kane, certified referee, LWC. But in the far chair from myself, national referee and masters lifter in the sport longer than myself. I think the only one here that can say that, from the 1960s, I believe. Inductee into the New England Weightlifting Hall of Fame, inductee in the Pan American Masters Weightlifting Hall of Fame, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bob Sweeney. Here we go. We start the 1 minute clock. I call Mackenzie Scott. Let's have a big round of applause. The first lift here, Mackenzie Scott is going to nail this lift and wait for the down signal. On deck, likely for a couple of attempts, Catriona Hahn. You are on deck. Zavaglio. Again, ladies, feel free to correct my pronunciation. I'm trying my best.
That's always fun.
Okay, you have 1 minute from now. Go right ahead. Don't worry about that.
I'll try it again. Down.
Mackenzie Scott, 3 white flags. That starts us off. Next attempt, coach. What do you got? She's next. Loader 17 kilos. We start a 2 minute clock.
Yeah, I got a little cover on there. Sometimes it helps.
Is that a swap guy?
No, it's the same one, but
And whenever it does it, just presses the 10.
it should not do it anymore. There you go. The minute clock's running. If it does it while it's counting down, hit the plus minus 10. Okay.
I spent a lot of time with it.
A minute and 40 seconds remain for Mackenzie Scott's second attempt. And ladies, I didn't mention, when you finish an attempt on the platform, please report to the score table and give us your next attempt. That is called making your declaration. As long as you do that within 30 seconds, you maintain the right to change that 2 times. So it's a good idea to get in the habit of making your declaration after your attempt. A minute and 15 seconds remain for Mackenzie Scott. Lifters get 2 minutes if they're following themselves between lifts. 1 minute from lifter to lifter. This is 17 kilos. If you're one of those old pound people, you double it, add 10% of the result. So Alex is going to do the math for us on this. Second attempt, Mackenzie Scott.
Down.
Great job, good second attempt. This is where the Olympic journey begins. Great job, coach. Loaders, 18 kilos, 2 minute clock. Once that bar is ready, we start the clock and she will take her third attempt. Catriona Hahn, you are on deck after this lift, followed by Cara Zavaglio for the increase. She's still on deck, coach. Clock running on Mackenzie Scott's third attempt. She's looking to go 3 for 3, and start the day for us here. ConnecticutWeightlifting.com, you have live webcast, call your friends. You also have the Meet program explaining the lifts and the rules and other stuff. And live lift-by-lift scoring. So you can see there were a few changes in weight classes from what the original score start list was, but otherwise it's all online now at ConnecticutWeightlifting.com. You saw the password here for Bobby V's guests. Welcome 24 is the password for Wi-Fi, all lowercase. Welcome 24. Welcome to Bobby V's. Yes, he's my cousin. And it's a beautiful facility here. Please help us keep it clean and nifty, and we're going to be welcomed back here, I'm sure. All right, Mackenzie Scott looking to go 3 for 3. Let's have a round of applause. This is 18 kilos, 36 plus 3.6. This is nearly 40 pounds in the snatch lift. 1 continuous motion overhead. A lot of speed and balance here.
Down.
Beautifully done by Mackenzie. 28 loaders. We're going to take the women's bar with the 5s. Plastic collar in yellow, right, Brian? Do it that way. Put that 5 kilo bar back. Welcome 24 is the Wi-Fi password. Here we go. Catriona Hahn. The 71B category today. So first or second competition, I believe. Bars ready, getting ready. This will be a 1 minute clock. The bar will increase by at least 1 kilo throughout the day. If the lifter misses, they have the option to retake it or take another one. Bar is ready, the clock begins. Great job, Alex. Han, first lift from New Haven Weightlifting. Kara, you're on deck for the increase to 30, followed by McKeon. McKeon, you are in the wings. 43 seconds.
Down.
3 white flags for Han, 28. Coach 30 is next. Does she want 29 by any wild chance? Loaders 30. On the platform, we need 30 kilos for an opening attempt for Kara Zavallo. Han, you are on deck. McKeon still in the wings. This is the first session of women. For the first 5 weight classes or so, we have the women's heavier weight classes following this. They are all weighed in and ready to go. Clock running on Zavallo.
Down.
Kara Zavallo, 3 white flags. Excellent. Loaders 31. Han, you are the lifter. You'll have a 1 minute clock when that bar is ready. When you report your next attempt, just say your last name and the number of kilos. Last name and number of kilos helps us greatly here.
Down.
3 whites for Han. 32 loaders. McKeon, you are the lifter. We call Kathleen McKeon at 32 kilos. Tighten and add green. Good. Clock running on McKeon, 32 kilos, he's ready. Zavallo, you're on deck.
Down.
Kathleen McKeon, very powerfully done, 32. Loaders tighten up 32. Zavallo is the lifter. Okay, the order is Zavallo is the lifter, clock is running. Burns, you're on deck. McKeon in the wings, followed by Han.
Down.
Kara Zavallo from Red Zone, 32 kilos, 3 white flags. Loaders 33. Jane Burns, you are the lifter. 33 loaders. Jane Burns, 33. Clock running on Burns is their opening attempt. It's in the women's 55 to 59 category. Jane Burns.
Down.
Burns, 33 kilos is a good lift. Loaders, 34. Loaders, we call Kathleen McKeon at 34. McKeon is the lifter. Hahn, you're on deck. Normandin in the wings. Burns, get ready. McKeon, Hahn, and Normandin is the order right now. Bar is ready. Clock is running on Kathleen. "35 seconds, Kathleen McKeon. No lift on balance behind, 34. Tighten that up, loaders. There's a 34 miss for McKeon. Tighten up 34. This is the third attempt for Hahn. McKeon repeating. Okay, 34 kilos is ready for Catriona Hahn. "48 seconds for Hahn. This is 34 kilos, third attempt. Normandin, you're on deck. Burns in the wings. McKeon, get ready. No lift, almost for Catriona. Give her a hand. She's 2 for 3 today. Credited with 31. Loaders, 35. I think we'll go big greens with plastic, Brian. Your call. Normandin is the lifter at 35. Clock will start when the bar is ready. Burns, you're on deck. McKeon in the wings. All at 35 kilos, 77 pounds. The snatch lift. One swift movement from the ground overhead. Lifter usually squatting quickly underneath it, though the old split style is still allowed. One stage overhead. Okay, clock begins. Normandin, you are the lifter, opening at 10. Bigger, faster, stronger. From Rhode Island.
Down.
Kayla Normandin, 3 white flags. Very nicely done. Tighten up 35, we call Jane Burns. Clock running on Burns. There we go. McKeon, you're on deck for the same weight. Rico in the wings for the increase.
Got it, Jane.
Down.
Jane Burns, 35 kilos with 3 white flags. Tighten that up. McKeon, you're the lifter. The order is McKeon is the lifter. Rico, you're on deck. Normandin in the wings. It's a fully sanctioned event by United States Weightlifting Competition Federation. Certified through Connecticut Local Weightlifting Committee.
65 to 70-year-old women.
Totals here will qualify for any national event. McKeon, third attempt, 35 kilos.
Down.
3 white flags for McKeon, comes back and makes 35. Very nice. Loaders, 37. Red clamp still with a green plate, green and green. Normandin, you have a lifter at 37. Burns, you're on deck. followed by Brown, and then Rico on the change. The order is Normandin, Burns, Brown, and Rico right now. Clock running on Normandin.
Down.
Caleb Normandin, good lift on 37. Loaders Titan 37. This is a third attempt. We call Jane Burns, 37. Clock running on Jane Burns. This is the third attempt from Big Toe Barbell Club right here up the street in Wilton, Connecticut, my hometown. Not there today for Jane. Give her a hand. Nice try. She's credited with 35. Loaders 38. Took the green, put a yellow. The lifter is Sherelle Brown from New Haven Weightlifting Club. Rico, you're on deck, followed by Kara. Next 42 seconds remain. This is the first attempt for New Haven Weightlifting, Sherelle Brown. Rico on deck.
Down.
Sherelle Brown, very nicely done at 38. Loaders tighten up 38. Opener for Rico. Rico, you're the lifter at 38, followed by Zavaglio.
Down.
Lowering Rico, 38, three white flags. Loaders tighten up 38. Kara, you're the lifter. Kara Zavaglio of Red Zone is the lifter at the third attempt, 38.
Down.
That's another lift for Kara. That's called a press out. It needs to go to straight arms, all in one motion. Loaders 38 again. This is a third attempt for Normandin. If the lifter has reached Rico 40. Okay, clock running on Kayla.
Down.
Kayla Norman, 3 for 3, only her second sanction feat, I believe. Fantastic. 40 loaders. Let's put that silver collar on there. 88 pounds. This is Lori Rico. She's in the women's 50 to 54 category. As close as I get to telling a woman's age today. Lori Rico, clock is running, 40 kilos, second attempt. Sherelle Brown, you're on deck for the increase to 42. Dennehy in the wing.
down,
Lori Rico, 3 lights at 40. 42 is next, coach, unless she wants 41. Loaders 42 on the contest platform. Sherelle Brown is the lifter. Rico is taking that for a third, so she is on deck. The other is Brown is the lifter at 42. Clock is running. Rico, you're on deck. Dennehy, you're in the wings. 2019 Tri-State Open, sanctioned by United States of America Weightlifting. 4 national referees in attendance today. All totals achieved will count toward any higher national competition. American Open in December. Brown, stop the clock. Just made it. Well, I saw it was 33 when he said it. Bar is untouched, lead 42. We're gonna restart the clock at 1 minute for Lori Rico. Lori, you're the lifter. It is a 1 minute clock since the clock had started on Brown. The lifter is Lori Rico right now. Lori, you have 55 seconds. Brown, you're on deck. What is she? Brown is on deck for the increase to 43. Rico has 42 seconds to come out and make this 42. Third attempt for Lori Rico. No lift for Lori at 42. Loaders 43. Sherelle Brown is now the lifter at 43. Brown is the lifter at 43. We need a yellow plate there. And clock begins for Brown at 43, third attempt. Denny here on deck. Winter. Judges, no lift. She did not wait for the down signal. Collective groan from the audience, but she lifted the weight, but it's not count. Lifters, please wait for the down signal. 45, loaders, put the red inside the collar, please. Press that. Well, that was the second attempt for Brown. It's a switch. Okay, 43, no lift. That's right. So she does have it. Is she repeating, Coach? New Haven? Stop the clock here. That was her second attempt. Okay, loaders, we do need 45. She is moving up to 47 despite that. That's good. She'll hold it this time, I'm sure. 1 minute clock begins. Dennehy, you're the lifter at 45 kilos. We're about 100 pounds. Okay, the order is Dennehy, Brown, and then Winters.
down,
Jillian Dennehy, the 49 kilo class, opening with 45. Excellent. She's the lifter if she wants 46, but I have a 47. Coach? Yes. Loader's 47, and actually she's the lifter because it's a second attempt for her and it's a third for Brown. So he is using a switch. So loaders, we still need 47 there. So it's green. 47 on the platform. The lifter is Brown for a third attempt. Should be followed by Dennehy, who moved to 48. No, excuse me, Winters had moved to 48. We're jockeying for position, ladies. Here's the order. Brown at 47, your clock is running. Winters, you're on deck for your opener. Then Dennehy at 48. Okay? Brown, Winters, and Dennehy. That's the order right now. For Shirella at 47, Predator with an opener at 38. Emma Winters, you're the lifter at 48. Loaders, take the green, put a yellow. We need Emma Winters lifting unattached at 48 kilograms. Dennehy, you're on deck. Santa Materio, you are in the wings for the increase. 48, clock running on Winters. Emma Winters, a junior, just 14 years old.
Come on, Emma.
Down.
Beautiful done by Emma, 48. Loaders tighten up 48, we call Dennehy. Clock running on Dennehy, 48 kilos, second attempt. Need a second for Winters.
Down.
Winner of Dennehy, 3 white flags at 48. Loaders, 50 kilos. Alex, that's you. Big plate. All right, Dennehy, 50. The lifter is Santa Materio at 50. She'll be followed by Dennehy at the same weight. Winters for the increase. The order is Santa Materio, Dennehy, and Winters. Supreme. Okay, hold on. Okay, we had a change. We still need the 50 kilos. That is loaded. 1 minute clock is running for Dennehy. Dennehy, you are the lifter.
Down.
Way to fire. Dennehy, 3 white flags on the third attempt, 50 kilos. Fantastic. Wow, big lift at that body weight. 51 loaders. We keep climbing here. We have just 7 lifters remaining. Emma Winters, 51 kilos. You are the lifter. Second attempt. Clock is running. Oh, not yet. Not yet. 51. You got it. I meant the clock. Thanks. My fault. Okay, now 51 is ready. Thank you, May. Winters, Supreme, and Farrell.
Down.
That's how you do it. Beautiful lift. 51 for Emma. Loaders, 52 if she wants it, she's the lifter. I have a 53, Coach, I have to ask. Get ready for at least 52 loaders. We have 30 seconds. Loaders 53, that's an opener for Molly Supreme, who is the lifter, followed by Farrell, and then Winters is the order. Supreme and Farrell at 53 right now, openers, and then Winters, since it's a third attempt. It's the same weight. First attempts go before seconds, seconds go before thirds. The weight is ready. The clock is running. Molly Sufreen of New Haven, you are the lifter.
Down.
Molly Sufreen. Very nice. 53 again, loaders. Farrell, you're the lifter. Oh, 2. Okay, we still need 53 there, loaders. We had a change. Winters, you're the lifter. Okay, 53 is loaded. Clock is running for Emma Winters.
Got it, Emma. Where's the last one?
No lift for Emma at 53. Loaders 54. Santa Materio, you are the lifter. Okay, 54 is loaded and ready. Clock is running on Sandra. Santa Materio, opener at 54.
Down.
Sandra, Santa Materio, 3 white flags at 54. Loaders, 56 on the platform. We need 56 for Melissa Farrell of East Hampton Strength. The order is Farrell is the lifter. Sufreen, you are on deck. Santa Materio in the wings for the increase. This is Melissa Farrell of East Hampton Strength, weighing just 61.3 kilos, opening with near that at 56. Yellow, white, 56, yes.
Down.
Melissa Farrell, 3 white flags at 56. Tighten that up. Sufreen, you are the lifter. .56 bar is tight and ready. Clock is running. Molly Sufreen of New Haven Weightlifting. That is the site for our Connecticut State Championships, November 3rd this year.
Down.
Molly Sufreen, 56, beautiful. Loaders, 57. Santa Materio, you are the lifter. Lifter must come to a stand and be steady and still for a moment before they can receive the down signal. Clock running on Sandra, Santa Materio of East Hampton Strength. Farrell, you're on deck. Gilmore in the wings. Yes.
Go, Sandy.
Down.
Sandra, Santa Materio, good lift by majority decision. 58 loaders. Farrell, you're the lifter. Farrell, the lifter, at 58. Clock is running.
Down.
That was Melissa Farrell at 58 with a good lift. We need 59 loaders. The lifter is Gilmore at 59. Okay, clock running on Gilmore at 59. That's the order. 6 lifters remain. Gilmore, Pellegrino, and Supreme is the order right now. Gilmore, Pellegrino, and Supreme.
Down.
Nope. Good lift for Gilmore at 59. Changing the order, Supreme, you are the lifter. Nope. Gilmore 61. Loaders, we need 60. That's Alex. Big Blues. Go by. Yes. Okay, Supreme is the lifter. Santa Materio on deck. Farrell, Pellegrino, I'm sorry, moved up to the next session, actually, the way the weigh-ins worked. So we'll see her later. Platform is ready. Here we go. 1 minute clock begins on Molly Supreme's third attempt from New Haven. Give her a hand. Very strong, almost. A lot of balance required in this match. Very strong. Tighten up, 60 loaders, 132 pounds. Just about body weight for Sandy Samaterio's third attempt. Farrell, you're on deck for the same rate. Gilmore. Yes, it's similar. Clock running on Sandy. Farrell on deck, Gilmore in the wings. Twenty-five seconds. No lift for Sandy at 60. Nice drive. Tighten that up, loaders. Farrell is the lifter at 60. We have 3 lifters remaining. Lifters, we will take a 7-minute break after the last snatch in about 10 minutes, if that. 7-minute break between snatch and clean and jerk, where we'll be ready for Mackenzie Scott. Mackenzie, 7 minutes after the last snatch.
Down.
Melissa Farrell, 3 wide flags, 3 for 3 on the day, fantastic. 61 loaders, we keep climbing. The lifter is Jessica Gilmore of East Coast Gold, weighs 55 kilos. This is a second attempt at 61. Maybe 135 pounds. Gilmore is the lifter. Yezlitsky on deck for the increase.
Down.
61 kilos, Jessica Gilmore, 3 white flags. Loader 62, please. Loader 64. 64, so all right, Yasnitsky is the lifter at 64, loaders. Bar is ready. Clock is running. Michelle Yasnitsky at Yankee Barbell, this is your opener at 64 kilos. Stop the clock. Okay, Gilmore is the lifter at 64, and she has a 1-minute clock because Yasnitsky was called and the clock started. So 64 kilos is a third attempt for Jessica Gilmore. She has a 1-minute clock running. Yasnitsky on deck for 65. Since Michelle was called and the clock started on her, this is a 1-minute clock for Jessica, but she has 40 seconds.
Down.
Hey. 3 white flags, 64, Jessica Gilmore. Fantastic. Weight is 55. Great lifting here. Loader, 65. Okay, 66 then. That's her third change, her second change. This will be the weight. We need big blue, red collar, and white. The big blue is on there, put the red inside, the collar, and the white. The collars are 2.5 kilos, 5.5 pounds. This is an opening attempt for Michelle Yasnitsky at 66 kilograms. Good. Bar is ready, 1-minute clock begins. This is the last lift. We will have 3 attempts by Michelle. A 7-minute break. Mackenzie Scott, there will be a 7-minute break after the last snatch. We will call for your clean and jerk. We are on time. Oh, little out front from Michelle. She'll make that. Tighten it up, loaders. She'll declare that, coach. She'll declare 66. When it's ready, she'll have a 2-minute clock. Two-minute clock running for Michelle Yasnitsky. Okay, lifters, your cards are on the table in order of clean and jerk, if you like. Also, of course, on this spreadsheet in the back. 1 minute and 25 seconds remain for the second attempt, a repeat of 66 from Michelle Yasnitsky in the 64 class. She is opening 3 or 4 kilos above her body weight in the snatch. This is very good lifting for the ladies today here in Connecticut. We have 6 sanctioned competitions a year in Connecticut. Myself, Gary Valentine, the president. Our next meet is actually across the parking lot. Since 2005, we've run the Connecticut Open at Blue Streak Sports. That's August 4th, 8 weeks. Sign up will go live in 2 days. Here she is, Michelle Yasnitsky. Come on, let's get behind her. She's going to come back and nail this. With a smile, very nice. 66. Loaders. At least 67, but I need a declaration from Michelle. about now? We're declaring 67. Each lifter, once they make that declaration in time, reserves the right to make 2 changes before 30 seconds remain on the clock. So, in the 64 class, Michelle now has the lead. In the snatches, the highest snatch by each lifter plus the highest clean and jerk to come will be their total. Highest total in each weight class gets those medals over there. Stop the clock. 70 kilos. Go get them, Alex. We need those big girl plates on there. Big reds. 70 kilos, 154.5 pounds. Wow. This is 8 kilos more than she weighs on a 3rd attempt. Records for Connecticut, since we are our own local weightlifting committee. Records are posted on ConnecticutWeightlifting.com for senior or open lifters, junior under 20, and masters 5 years age groups from 35. All records are posted in the new weight classes as of 2 years ago, year and a half ago. Clock resumes for Michelle Yuzitsky at 70 kilos for her 3rd attempt.
Rod? It's going to be 21 on the clean and jerk. Probably, yeah. No, it's got to be this bar red and white. It'll be women's bar. Yeah. With the red 2.5 and the white.
1 minute remains. Michelle can increase if she wants, anytime up until 30 seconds. Oh, I think she's taking this here. Let's hear it for her. This is our last snatch attempt in the lighter women's classes. 70 kilos, weighs a 61.9. Great lifting here.
Where do you want? Come on. Hold it.
Down.
Michelle Yuzitsky, majority decision. Good lift at 70, very nice. Became still there for a moment. We're setting a 7-minute clock. We will call Mackenzie Scott for 21 kilos. 7-minute clock. I will keep you posted. We should be ready to call our first lifter on a 1-minute clock.
Great job. Beautiful.
Yes, 7, yeah.
Hey, at 7 tonight, you're going to love that 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. That's how you keep it going, you know.
It adds up, you'll see.
Oh, I got a quick question. And I can work with you, but you probably had a reason why you did it. Because you skipped me on this one, but I haven't allowed.
You're doing weight.
Is any? Oh, is that one?
Yeah. I need, you're doing the weigh-in for the last guys.
Oh, there we go.
And so somebody else
Okay,
is here.
now I understand.
I
I missed that.
Oh. You said you had the whole
I'm
day,
here.
so I put, yeah,
No, that's fine. That's fine. I thought it was just
part of it is
out.
trying to give everybody enough for...
No, that's cool. I figured I'd just check with you. I didn't spot that, but yeah, good. Hi, I'm doing.
Names and stuff.
That's sad. Doesn't say anything.
Right off the field, right? In May. Heads up. There you go.
For real? And then, yeah, just a little bit. Should we?
Right. 20,
I got the bar out there. I'll bring it out.
no. Okay, they're bringing out, Nate. They're bringing out the big red plates for 2.5s. 15 kilo ball, 2.5 on each side of the red plate. Which weighs nothing, so that's 20. She switches for 21 to 20. So 20 will be the first attempt. Okay, what's the first some places some of them
Okay, can I have my referees in place, please? Referees in place. We're going to set a 1-minute clock. She's bringing her plates out.
Give her a hand, baby. Bring your own plate.
Bring them. BYOP, BYO bar, BYO plates. All right. Referees, we shuffle the chairs a little bit, but Joe Rodriguez closest to me, David Roderick is our center judge now, and Bob Sweeney in the far chair from here. All our national judges from the area. And as soon as she gets her plates out here, we will get this going. Ladies, in the next session, we are pretty much on time. After the last clean and jerk, we will give the medals. Ladies, after the last clean and jerk, we will announce the ladies in the next session. Then we will give the medals for this session. So ladies, in the next session, when the last clean and jerk drops in about an hour, we will call you to the platform. Okay, the bar is ready. Just about. This is 20 kilograms, 15 kilo bar, big 2.5 kilo plates. Okay, Mackenzie Scott, your clock is running, 20 kilos is loaded. Let's have a round of applause for our opening clean and jerk, Mackenzie Scott of Glastonbury Weightlifting Academy. Han, you are on deck for the increase, followed by Zavaglio.
Down.
Mackenzie Scott, 3 white flags at 20. Coach, 21 now. Loaders tighten it at the white. This is where the Olympic journey begins. 13 years old, fantastic. We have a 2-minute clock beginning now for Mackenzie. A lifter following his or herself in the order gets 2 minutes. Back in my day, it was 3, right, Joe? Who remembers those days, Bob? We used to get 2 minutes following ourselves and 3 minutes between lifts. They're in shape now.
Yeah, I know now, but before.
Scott is the lifter. Clock is running for 21 kilos. Han, you are on deck for the increase, likely 2 attempts before Catriona Han of New Haven, but our lifter is Mackenzie Scott of Glastonbury. For the ladies in the next session, your cards are in order here at the score table. If you promise not to drop them, you can take a peek through and see your order. Mackenzie Scott, Glastonbury, 13 years old, second attempt.
Down.
Mackenzie Scott, 21, 3 white flag. 22 loader, she's climbing that ladder. I love it. 22 kilos for Mackenzie Scott. This will be her final attempt. Each lifter gets 3 attempts in the snatch, 3 in the clean and jerk. The highest successful attempt of each is added together for their total, highest total in each weight class. Gets those medals over there. Our next competition is across the parking lot, actually, at Blue Streak Sports Training, August 4th. Registration will go live in 2 days. Don't wait too long. That's our longest running meet here in Connecticut since 2005. September 15th, the Vivian Dawson Memorial at CrossFit Brickyard. Our friends at CrossFit Brickyard are hosting the Vivian Memorial competition for the 3rd year. September 15th, sanctioned USA meet. Here she comes. Mackenzie is ready for 22. Han, you're on deck.
Down.
Mackenzie Scott, that's the way to jerk them, shoot them up there. Very nice. Give her a hand. 6 for 6, right, Coach? All right, great job, Coach. 35 loaders. Big green plastic collar. Han from New Haven is the lifter. Zavaglio on deck for the increase. Burns is in the wings. Again, ladies, in the next session, your cards are up here in order if you'd like to look through. After the last clean and jerk, we will call the ladies in the next session to the platform for their announcements, then give the awards for this session. We will start, ladies, after the last clean and jerk here, or we're gonna, before noon, as stated.
Down.
Kitty Han, 3 white flags on 35. Coach, I got a 39, however you want to do it. Loaders 39, that makes Zavaglio the lifter with Han on deck. Great. No change in the order, gotcha. All right, 39 kilograms. Clock running.
Down.
Cara Zavaglio, 3 white flags on 39, easily done. Loaders, 39 again. Tighten that up, please. Han, you are the lifter. Han at 39. Clock running on Catriona Han of New Haven. Stop the clock. Okay. Loaders, we need 40, and that clock will resume because Han is still the lifter. Yes, that is correct. Catriona Han is the lifter at 40, so just replace the collar. Burns is on deck at 43. Zavaglio's the fall at 44. Got it. Han is the lifter. Burns on deck for the increase, followed by Zavaglio. 35 seconds remain.
Down.
Catriona Han, 3 white flags at 40. Coach, I have a 43. She wants 43. Loaders, 43. That's an opener for Jane Burns. Han will be on deck for that weight, which is the third attempt, and then Zavaglio still in the wings. The weight is 43. The lifter is Jane Burns. Clock running. Jane Burns, 3 white flags at 43 kilos. Loaders, tighten that up. It's the third attempt for Han. Okay, hold on, loaders. Don't start that clock yet. Han wants 45, you said? Loaders, we need 44 on the platform. Got it. This is the order. Zavaglio is the lifter at 44. Burns, you're on deck for the increase to 45, followed by Han. Zavaglio, Burns, and Han is the order. Yep.
Down.
3 whites for Kara at 44. Loaders 45. Put a red inside that collar, and Burns is the lifter. Followed by Han. Burns, you are the lifter. 45. Clock running on Jane Burns. The order now is Burns, Han, and Normandin.
Got it.
Down.
Jane Burns, 45. Good lift by majority decision. Loaders tighten up 45. Han, you're the lifter. She's on deck. The lifter is Catriona Han of New Haven at 45 kilos. On deck is Burns, followed by Normandin.
Come on, Katie, big jerk. Hold it, hold it.
Down.
Katriana Han, 45, good lift by majority decision. 47 loaders, Jane Burns, Masters athlete in the women's 55 category. 47 kilograms, Titan out of green, we're off and running. May knows her kilos now, right? Jane Burns, big pull. This is a third attempt. Big pull weightlifting, ably coached by Mr. Paul Landy here of Wilton.
Down.
No lift on majority decision. Press out on those elbows, but she got it overhead. Great effort. 48 loaders. Normandin, you're the lifter. 48. There's noticeable press out or bending of the elbows at the top of the lift. That is no lift. Unless the lifter is still descending into their final position. It's once they hit their lowest position, either the split or the squat, that the elbows need to be straight. So if they're still going down, they can still press up. Clock starting on Kayla, 48 kilos, opening attempt. Just her second sanctioned competition.
Down.
Kayla Norman, nicely done. 48 kilos. Yep. Loaders tighten up 48, please. McKeon is the lifter.
Down.
Kathleen McLean, 48, 3 whites. Loaders 50, it's you, Alex. So McKeon is 50, correct? So the order is McKeon is actually the lifter, Coach. The third attempt. The lifter now is McKeon at 50 since it's the second attempt for her. Then it'll be followed by Cara. So 50 kilos is loaded. McKeon's following herself, right? 2-minute clock, sorry. Yep, it's a second attempt, even though Cara. All right, 2-minute clock running for Kathleen McKeon, following herself. She's going from 48 to 50 kilos. 50 kilos is the third attempt for Cara Zavaglio. Kathleen goes first since it's the second attempt, and it's the third for Cara. So the order is McKeon, Zavaglio, and Normandin. Brown, get ready. ConnecticutWeightlifting.com, schedule of the 3 remaining meets coming up, culminating in the Connecticut State LWC Championships November 3rd at District Athletic Club in New Haven, November 3rd. We have various, there's a level 2 certification there in October. There's a couple of level 1s coming up in Wilton. But here we go, Kathleen is ready, second attempt, 50.
Down.
Kathleen McKeon, 50 kilos, 3 white flags. Loaders, tighten that up. We call Zavaglio at 50 kilos. Bar ready. Clock running on Zavaglio, third attempt 50. Normandin on deck at 51. McKeon in the wings at 52. Brown, get ready.
There you go. Come on. Right.
Down.
Kara Zavaglio, 3 whites at 50. 3 for 3 in a clean and jerk. Nice day. 51 loaders, we keep climbing. Normandin in the lifter, second attempt. Normandin, McKeon, and Brown is the order right now.
What's the weight?
51 kilos, yes.
Down.
3 whites for Kayla Normandin, 51. Loaders, 52. McKeon, you're the lifter. $52 kilograms, we need a green. And clock begins on McKeon, lifting unattached in the 64 kilo class. Just made it at 61.99. A fully sanctioned competition by the United States Weightlifting. Any totals achieved here can count for qualifying for any national competition. "30 seconds, Kathleen. Third attempt, 52.
Down.
Very nicely done. 52. Kathleen, 3 for 3 in the clean and jerk. Loaders, 53. Sherelle Brown of New Haven, 53 kilograms. Normandin, you're on deck. Rico, get ready in the wings. Winters, get ready. The order is Brown, Normandin, and Rico.
Down.
Sherelle Brown, 53, good lift. Loaders tighten up 53. Kayla Normandin, this is your third attempt.
Down.
Kayla Normandin, 53 kilos, good lift. 3 for 3, and it's the second competition. 54, loaders. Lori Rico, you're the lifter at 54. As a point of rules, the lifter can jostle the bar a bit and it can come off the ground, but if it passes their knees, That's an attempt.
No problem.
54 is ready for Lori Rico. Dennehy, you're on deck for the increase, followed by Brown. Sandy, get ready. And after the last clean and jerk in about a half an hour, we'll announce the ladies in the next session.
Lori? Come.
Down.
Lori Rico, 54, good lift. Coach, I got a 56. Loaders at 55 at least, and we need 56 on the competition platform. Okay, Dennehy is the lifter at 56. Loaders, Rico on deck for 57, right? Right. And then Brown. Okay, 56 loaders. We need a white. We need a little white. You got it, Brian? Yep. Referees are checking each attempt. Clock is running on Jillian Dennehy's 56 kilos. Lori Rico, you're on deck. Brown, you are in the wings.
Down.
3 whites for Jillian Dennehy, 56. Loaders, 57. Rico is the lifter. Rico is the lifter, 57 kilos being loaded. Nine lifters remain. Clock running on Lori Rico.
Down.
Lori Rico, 57, 2 white flags and a smile. 58 loaders, Sherelle Brown of New Haven is the lifter, 58.
Come on, let's go.
Down.
Sherelle Brown, 58, very nice strip. Loaders, 59. This is a third attempt for Rico of the red zone. $59 kilograms, Lori Rico. Red Zone Weightlifting of Newtown. Yep. Coached by national competitor here, Ken Toll.
Yeah, Lori, come on.
Almost no lift for Lori. Great effort. Give her a chance. 60 loaders. Go get them out. All those sleeves up. Sandy Cinematerio is the lifter at 60 kilos in the clean and jerk. She has moved up, but we still need 60 on the platform. The lifter becomes Jillian Dennehy with the change.
65%.
Jillian Dennehy, you are the lifter, 60 kilos, second attempt, clock is running. Brown, you're on deck for the same weight. Winters in the wings for the increase. Again, ladies, in the next session, we have 8 lifters left. When the last clean and jerk drops, we will call you to the platform for your introductions and a 10-minute clock after the introductions are over.
Down.
Dennehy, very strong. Tighten up 60 loaders. Brown, you're the lifter. Third attempt, Sherelle Brown from New Haven.
Come on, let's go.
Down.
Sherelle Brown, 60 kilos. That was a close one. 61 loaders. Winters, you're the lifter, 61. About 135 pounds, I believe. Clock running on Emma Winters, opening attempt 61. Dennehy on deck for the increase, followed by Sandy.
Down.
All right, Emma Winters is 14 years old, great lifting. 64 is my next coach. Loaders. Okay, 62, I have to call the automatic for Winters, 62. She has a 2-minute clock. Okay, change that to 63. Dennehy is on deck with 64. The lifter is Winters with 63 on a 2-minute clock. Yeah. 63 kilos, 1 minute and 50 seconds for Emma Winters, lifting unattached. Dennehy, you're on deck for 64. He's a junior lifter, school age 2 actually. 14 is her weightlifting age. Weighs just 59.34 kilos, and this is a 63 kilo clean and jerk. Great lifting. Here comes Winter, second attempt, 63.
Down.
Emma Winter, 63, beautifully done. Loader, 64. Dennehy with the lifter at 64. Clock running on Dennehy. I need a third for Winters.
Down.
Jillian Dennehy, that's the way to punch it. Nice lifting. 3 for 3, 6 for 6 on the day. Fantastic. 65 again, loaders. Or we need 65, I'm sorry. Put the red inside that collar. 65 kilograms, 143 pounds. Cindy Sanamaterio, this is your opener. Winters on deck. Farrell, get ready in the wings. The 6 lifters remaining. 11:32. Sanamaterio is the lifter, 65 kilos, opening attempt, clean and jerk.
Down.
Cindy Sanamaterio, good lift by majority decision at 65. Tighten up 65, it's the third attempt for our 14-year-old Emma Winters. Winters is the lifter, clock running. Sanamaterio on deck. This is a third attempt for Emma Winters. Oh, no lift for Winters. Give her a hand. This is great lifting today for a 14-year-old. Fantastic. 68 loaders. We have 5 lifters remaining. 68 kilos. For Cindy Sanamaterio, Farrell, you're on deck for the increase, followed by Sue Free.
Down.
Sandy, second attempt, 68, very nice.
Coach, I have a 70.
Loaders, 69, please. Loaders is the declaration. Farrell, you're still on deck for the increase. Right now, the lifter is Sandy at 69. She has a 2-minute clock once the bar is ready.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, that's about it.
Clock running on Sandy at 69. Ladies, in the next session, your cards are out here on the table in order of snatch attempt if you would like to come take a peek. Yep. Stop the clock.
Hold back.
70 loaders, we need the big reds on there, so Farrell is the lifter.
Resume that when the bar is ready.
Resume that clock for Sandy San Emeterio. Okay, less than a minute left for Sandy's third attempt, 70 kilos. Sufreen, you're on deck. Relax. 40 seconds. Sandy has 35 seconds for her third attempt. Sufreen, you're on deck, followed by Farrell. The order is Sandy is the lifter, Sufreen, then Farrell. She has 22 seconds.
Down.
Sandy San Emeterio, 3 white flags, 3 for free and a clean and jerk. Congratulations. Loader 73, Sufreen, you're the lifter. It's Joe DiBattia. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only. Clock running on Sufreen at 73 from New Haven.
Down.
No lift at Sufreen for 73. Tighten that up. That's an opener for Farrell. Melissa Farrell, 73 kilo opener.
Down.
3 whites for Melissa at 73. Tighten that up. Sufreen, you are the lifter, repeating with 73. Bar ready, clock running on Molly Sufreen, repeating 73 on a second attempt. Gentlemen, in the first session, your weigh-in will begin at 11:45.
Go legs, punch hard. Hold it. Good.
Down.
Jericho, beautifully done. You got mad at that one. I got 76. Loader 76 on the bar. The lifter is Farrell at 76. Sufreen, you're on deck, followed by Gilmore. Sandy? 76, red collar.
Down.
Alyssa Farrell, nicely done, 76. Loader 77, third attempt from Molly Sufreen. We call Molly Sufreen at 77. Again, gentlemen, in the first session, your weigh-in will begin at 11:45. 11:45, we will start your weigh-in. We are ahead of schedule.
Pizza will be up in the front.
Oh, very good. Okay.
We are right on.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna sit on the bar stools there. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
They're back. No lift, 77. 78 loaders, Gilmore is the lifter.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Jessica Gilmore, clock is running, 78 Gilmore. Kilo. On there, right? Farrell on deck, Yasnitsky in the wings. We have 7 attempts remaining.
Down.
Jessica Gilmore, 78 kilos, weighing just 55. Loader 79. 79 kilos, this is a third and final attempt from Melissa Farrell of East Hampton, Strength, Connecticut. 79 kilograms. Good workout, okay?
He's all right.
Stop the clock. Loaders, we need 80, and the lifter becomes Jessica Gilmore. That's a 1-minute clock since Farrell was cold and the clock was running. So 1-minute clock is Jessica Gilmore is the lifter at 80 kilos. Red, white, and collar. Hold the clock there. Okay. Loaders keep 80. Farrell is the lifter on the third attempt, 80. Nope, we need a 1 minute clock is running for Melissa Farrell at 80. Gilmore now on deck at 81. The lifter is Melissa Farrell of East Hampton, 80 kilograms. Gilmore on deck at 81. 80 kilos is the weight, third attempt for Farrell.
Down.
Melissa Farrell, 3 whites on 80 kilos. 3 for 3, 6 for 6 on the day. Great job. 81 loaders. Gilmore, you are the lifter. Gilmore is a lifter at 81. Jessica Gilmore, East Coast Gold, second attempt, 81.
Down.
Beautiful. That's how you jerk them. Very powerful. No doubt about that one. Loaders. Loaders 83, that's the declaration for Gilmore, and she has a 2-minute clock once the bar is ready. Wisniewski moves to 90. We're all set. You wait at 2 o'clock. Behind the elevator. Oh, okay. A minute and 32 seconds remain for Jessica Gilmore's third attempt of 83. Ladies, we will then have 3 attempts by Michelle Nizietsky, after which we will call the ladies in the next session to the platform and give a 10-minute clock, during which we will give the awards for these ladies. Should be right on time. Nice, isn't it? That's right. You come in and come around. Third attempt. Here comes Jessica. No lift. Great try. Let's give her a hand. That's a big weight. That's 30 kilos over her body weight. Wow, it's amazing. 90 loaders, big green and a collar. Correct? Okay, last change. She's opening with 93 actually loaders, so 93 kilograms, right? Ladies bar, red, green, collar is 90, and yellow. Right, Joe? Right. July 20th is Saturday, the Hudson Valley Open in Fishkill, New York. Hosted by, first time, lead director Joe Rodriguez, our national referee here today. Thank you, Joe. Lots of leads now. Okay, 1 minute clock is running on Michelle Yuznicki's 93 opener. Blow it away, Michelle. Watch this. Here we go.
Down.
Michelle Yuznicki, very strong, 92 kilograms. Loader's 95, so we'll add a red inside that, correct? Take the yellow off, red, 95 kilograms. That was over 200 pounds. This is 209 and a half. Wow, for a second attempt, weighing just 61.9 kilos, lower 130s. Great lifting here. Again, Connecticut records are on ConnecticutWeightlifting.com. Qualifying totals for all national meets are at USAWeightlifting.org. 2 minute clock running on Michelle. Our next competition, 8 weeks, August 4th, across the parking lot as it happens at Blue Streak Sports, our longest running meet in Connecticut since 2005. Registration will go live by Tuesday. Don't wait too long. Very popular competition. Stop the clock. She's going to 97. Loaders, add that little green, please. Clock will resume now. Like stepping out of the batter's box, we say. Buys a little bit of time. Unfortunately, we have the fastest loaders in the business here, so doesn't buy too much time. She's ready. Michelle is going to come up and make this near 215 pounds, I believe. 97 kilograms, weighing just under 62. Great lifting here, our final lifter. Here she comes. Let's hear it from Michelle, 97 kilograms. She'll be in the running for Outstanding Lifter of the Day, I'm sure. See how far she pushes it up here. Drop those elbows. No lift at 97. We'll set a 2 minute clock and tighten that bar up for her. A lot of weight there. Excellent, man. Okay, that's 97. If she's declaring that, coach, we'll start a 2 minute clock. 97 to the third attempt. Less than 2 minutes remain. This is the final clean and jerk of the ladies' first session, the lighter of the 10 weight classes, lighter half. Ladies, in the next session, after this lift, we will call you to the competition platform. The sooner you get out here, the sooner you can keep warming up. But after this lift, we will call the ladies in the next session to the platform. When that's completed, we'll set a 10 minute clock, and that should be about right till the first lift. We'll give out the awards for these ladies, but that's just weight classes now. Great. Stop the clock. 98. He's going up more.
Yellow. Take the green, put the yellow.
Clock resumes. She has one more change before that clock's hit 30 is the rule, but I think she's taking this. Come on now, we want to see this last clean and jerk here. We're nearing over 215, 16 pounds. Wow.
You got it. Shoulder shut. There you go. Put your hands up, touch your back. Push.
Oh, wow. Give her a hand. Very powerful, very powerful. A game of centimeters at that point.
Yes, but don't start. It starts after the
Shows. How about a hand for our ladies in the first session? Fantastic lifting to start our day. Ladies in the second session, please report to the competition platform now. We'll announce you and then start a 10-minute clock. Should be when we call our first lifter. Gentlemen in the first session. What's up? Mackenzie squat. First place open, first place junior in the 49. Big round of applause. Congratulations, Mackenzie. There you go. In the 56 kilos, in second place, lifting unattached with the 114 total, Jillian Dennehy. Hold on. No. Stop. Correction.
55 or 57?
Yeah, that's what okay. Dennehy, second place in the 55. We got it. Okay. Yes, I'm switching around, but we got it now. Dennehy, second place in the 55s. Congratulations. Stay there. Your winner from New Haven Weightlifting, Molly Soufrine, first place. Congratulations. Great lifting. 129 total. New Haven Weightlifting. Congratulations. All right. Congratulations, ladies. Brian, we have 3 places, a junior and a 55 first. Junior first, 55 first. Okay, third place in the open, a master lifter from Big Pull. Jane Burns, third place in the open and first place master 55. Brian, third open, first place master 55. We're getting there. Or 55 age, yep. Congratulations, Jane. Great lifting today. Second place, junior lifter from Bigger, Faster, Stronger. Second place in the open and first place in the junior. Second open, first junior, Kayla Normandin. Bigger, Faster, Stronger. Weightlifting age just 60. In weightlifting, your age goes by your birth year. So she's turning 16 sometime this year, if she didn't already. All right, second place, open, first place junior, Kayla Normandin. And your winner in the 59 class from East Coast Gold, first place open, Jessica Gilmore, 2019 Tri-State Open champion. First place for Jessica in the center. Wow. Great lifting, ladies. A round of applause. Congratulations. Very nice. Okay, Brian. We need first, second, third in the 35, Brian. First, second, third in the open, and a first junior. First, second, third in the 35, first junior, and 3 opens. So we'll announce the open winners first. So in third place in the 64 category, all lifters, Third place, Sandy Cinematerio from East Hampton Strength. Great. Second place in the open meet, again, East Hampton Strength, Melissa Farrell, second place. So third place, Sandy. Second place, Melissa, teammates. All right, Melissa will have a second coming shortly. And your winner in the 64 kilogram category of the 2019 Tri-State Open, Michelle Yezhnitsky from Yankee Barbell. So these are your open finishers of all the 64. Where's Michelle? Here she comes, having a bite. Should be on Team Connecticut getting your medal with while you're chewing. Your winners there. Congratulations, ladies. Okay, we have a few more. Don't go too far. So what we have, we need for junior. What do you have there, Brian? The Masters?
Yeah, for junior and the Masters.
Three Masters. Okay. Open, thank you, ladies. Let's give the junior winner. In the 64, first place junior was Emma Winters. Emma, could you come get your first place medal in the junior category for 64 kilos? Emma Winters, first place junior, 20 and under. Fantastic lifting. I know. She actually took fourth in the open. Great lifting. Congratulations, Emma. First place junior. Actually got a fourth in the open. Great lifting. Now we have 3 35s and a 50, Brian. So, in the women's 35 Masters, third place, Kathleen McKeon, lifting unattached. For women 35 to 39 in the 64 weight class, Kathleen McKeon, you are third place. Second place, Sandy Cinematerio for Masters. And first place Masters Women's 35 in the 64 class, Melissa Farrell. Teammates again. These are your Masters weightlifting. We have 5-year age groups from 35 to infinity as it's written in the rule book. Yes. As high as they go, we have a weight class. Congratulations, Masters 35 to 39. And that's it for the medals for the first 3. You got the junior. Oh, you're 50. One more. Thanks, Brian. Women's 50 to 54 class in the 64 weight class. Red zone, Laurie Rico, you are first place. First place in the women's 50. Uncontested in the 50 class. Fantastic. Laurie Rico, Masters, first place, 50. Red zone. Okay, lifters in the back. We have 2.5 minutes until I